Hey everybody, good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, February 8th, 2022, my birthday. And this is Ben Capozzi here with Broad Shoulders Farm in beautiful Halifax County, Virginia, Zone 7. I just wanted to take a moment today while the weather is nice and I had a sec to talk about some of my favorite breeds that I feel like they don't get enough attention. These aren't rare breeds. You can find them at most of the major hatcheries. Or certainly at least one of the major hatcheries. I just don't hear a lot about them, but I think they're great birds. So I'll flip the camera around and we'll talk about some of them. And, you know, it's the time of year to order chicks, so maybe some of these will make it on your list after hearing me advocate for them. All right, let's go. So this young lady right here is a silver spangled Hamburg, and Dutch Hamburgs are definitely one of my favorite breeds. I'd never heard of this breed before I started my farm and researching chickens, but Hamburgs have quickly become one of my favorites. They have more of a pheasant type shape to the body. You know, they're not big and blocky like a Jersey Giant or a Barred Rock or a typical farm chicken. They're obviously not much of a meat bird, but we don't process our birds anyhow. But they lay tons of beautiful small to medium eggs. The eggs are a little bit on the pointy side, maybe, almost like a guinea egg. But I mean, they're still clearly chicken eggs. But they lay just really, really well. I'm a big fan of a lot of the Northern European and Scandinavian and Flemish breeds, and I just really like these hamburgers. They're very, they're not aggressive. The roosters, I've never had an aggressive hamburger roo. I've never had an aggressive hen, certainly not towards people. They're very independent. They are, I mean, they're capable of flight, but I'm not going to say they're flighty. Of course, this little one is on the other side of the fence. Let me let her in. But I don't find them annoyingly so. I mean, yes, sometimes I've had some that have roosted in trees, but I just really like this breed. In fact, regarding their egg laying ability, they're kind of known traditionally as the Dutch everyday layer. So I don't know that they lay every day, but you definitely get upwards of 200 eggs a year from these girls. And you know, if you're doing commercial production, maybe that's not enough for what you want, but for a backyard flock, I just think they're fantastic. There are several different colors available. I've had them in like a golden penciled, and then there's a golden spangled, and then this silver spangled. I just really like them. I think they're a great breed, and you can find them at pretty much all the major hatcheries. And I recommend them a lot. All right, let's find another one here. All right, y'all, blue Andalusians. This is a Spanish bird originally from Andalusia in Spain. And I just think they're wonderful. I love them a lot. They're great layers. They are not, at least mine have not been flighty like leghorns. They don't lay as well as a leghorn, but they lay pretty darn well. I would say around 200 eggs a year. And they lay a really nice, large, I would say, white, almost chalk white egg. They're not as big as the Menorcas, which are the largest of the Spanish or the Mediterranean class. But I just think they're great. Again, you can find these at almost any hatchery. They're not as pheasant type in the body as like the hamburgers that I was just showing you. Sorry, the Hamburgs. I just call them hamburgers affectionately. I just really like these splash, not splash. Sorry, I've had a splash Andalusian, but these Andalusians. The roosters are very nice as well. We've got a rooster Pepe. And because of the way the blue gene works, you can sometimes get a splash Andalusian. We got one of those 2 years ago. Unfortunately, she finally succumbed to Merrick's, but if you followed the farm, you might remember her. That was Good Friend. She was great. She laid beautiful eggs. They're calm. I don't think they're flighty. They're not bullies. They have a big comb, so they do well in the heat. But, you know, mine have also done really well here in the cold where it gets down to, you know, we haven't had a day below 10 in years. But anyhow, Blue Andalusian, another one that I really like. Here's another one that I don't think enough people enjoy. This is a Dorking. If you've seen my other videos, you know this is Dorcas. Dorkings are a very old breed. They were probably introduced to England and the British Isles by the Romans. And they're a five-toed breed. They have short legs. But mostly one of the reasons I like this breed so much is that they have a lot of personality. Dorcas here never misses a meal. She's usually very chatty. They're not bullies. The roosters, in my experience, tend to be a little neurotic and tend to be lower on the pecking order. They're definitely not bullies, though. So depending on your flock makeup, they may fit in very well. If you, hide your ears, Dorcas, if you eat your birds, Dorking is considered an excellent table bird historically, like really gourmet. And they're excellent winter layers, really, really good. They lay a nice cream-colored egg, medium to large, and I'd say 180 to 200 eggs a year. They're not, you know, egg-laying champions, but they are just wonderful, wonderful. There's a rose comb version. They're also available, I've seen in red, but these silver gray ones are the only ones that I've had, and I keep adding more every year because I just really, really like them. They're very personable. They're funny with their little kind of short leg and their waddle. But I just think they're neat. And like I said, they're really good for winter laying as well. And they're sweet little characters. So if you see Dorkings available, I would check them out too. I just think it's a breed that maybe people tend to overlook. But they're wonderful. And then let me grab the last one here I'm going to talk about. All right, and so the last breed I'm going to talk about is the Longshan, Asian or Chinese Longshan. This is one of the first breeds that I got. Actually, this is Jiro, who's been with us since 2018. He's one of the first. He's one of my favorite boys ever on the farm. I just love this guy. He's kind of low on the totem pole, which is why for most of the rest, pretty much after 2018, he's lived at the waterfowl home for gentle lads, where he is basically safe. But he did get a lot of comb damage, being beaten up by other roosters several times. But he's just kind of enjoying his retirement now. But this is a very gentle breed. This is a great breed. They tend to have pretty good size. The hens lay... people often describe them as a plum-colored egg, and that's what happens if you're lucky. They have a really heavy bloom on them that almost looks, well, it doesn't almost, it gives the egg a purple tint. Typically, when you wash that bloom off, it's revealed to just be a nice medium brown egg. But if you get a really nice layer with that heavy bloom, you get a really gorgeous plum-colored egg. Langshans have feathered feet. They tend to be kind of an upright stance, very proud. They got a nice big body. Jiro here is from Ideal Poultry, but you can get them. I think McMurray has some APA certified ones that you can order from them in both white and black. And then if you've seen Chow, I used to have 3 Chows, Chow, Chow, and Chow. But now all that's left is Chow, but he is living with the Merrick's group. He's a blue Longshan and enormous. And then I also have Angelo, who I got from a private breeder, and a few other hens that I got from a private breeder. So you can get them in blue, black, or white. And there may be other colors. I just haven't seen them available at most commercial hatcheries. But just a gentle breed, a large breed, a really great breed. Again, I'm not going to say they're record-setting egg layers, but they're certainly no slouches. I'd say probably 180 to 200 eggs a year. You're so dirty. You're so dirty living out here. And they tend to have these kind of black, like baby doll eyes, which I really like. But anyhow, so that's Jiro, the Longshan Roo. And that's 4, I think, pretty common chicken breeds that I don't think enough people enjoy. If you have specific questions about them, feel free to let me know. Questions, concerns, helpful critique, always welcome. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please like and share. And you can follow the farm at Broad Shoulders Farm on Facebook and Instagram for more of our adventures. I got one of our homegrown roosters staring at me right now here. I'll flip the camera around and we'll focus on him as I say goodbye. Hey, buddy. What you up to? He came from the Bantam run. Look how crazy his comb is. They've had some real crazy comb expressions over there. It looks like partially, looks kind of like a Sicilian buttercup, but buttercups never interacted with the Bantams, so I think it's just crazy, good old-fashioned genetic expression. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.